Feel-good breakfast show indeed. Welcome back to Expresso here on SABC3. Now, we all know that celebs are constantly changing their look by dyeing and restyling their hair to suit their whims for every season. But what do the expert think about their styles over the past year? Well, some of South Africa's most knowledgeable beauty professionals are here this morning. Our official makeup artist Sylvie Herford's here. Hair experts Sean Adam and Margot Knapp are here as well as Candice Lee Kannemeyer from Fair Lady are in studio this morning. They are going to give us their takes on the celebrity hair trends over the last year. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning.
Well, I see that we are all ready and set to go and talking about celebrities. Now, I haven't been able to keep up with what's been happening. Like, Rihanna's one. I'm not going to jump the gun here. Okay, well, I won't jump the gun, but I must say that girl has probably changed her hair a million times. But let's start with our first one this morning, Beyonce.
Okay, I've chosen Beyonce. There's a few looks about Beyonce that I like. On screen right now we have three. I'm going to start straight off the back with the one that I hate. It's the bangs with a yellow wig. It's just bad coloring, bad haircut, bad wig.
Wow.
Then Beyonce with a side parting. Now that I find is a great look that any woman out there can pull off at the drop of a hat when you're going to a function.
Yes.
And then Beyonce in the center with the big hair. It's absolutely awesome when you have a body of ample proportion like she has, where your hair actually offsets the proportion of your body.
Yes.
So in a nutshell, those are the two great Beyoncés, and then no woman should do those bangs or that yellow hair.
I gotta tell you, Beyonce can never do anything wrong in my eyes.
Okay,
she can shave all of her hair off. I still love her.
Be better than the wig.
I don't love her.
Oh, let's take a look at our second look, J-Lo.
You know what? For me, J-Lo really always gets it right with her hair. In the first look, that straight back bun is just so beautiful. It's so fresh. It's classic. It brings like a beautiful openness to her face. I, in particular, love the next look, this middle look. I love the lowlights and the highlights around her face. Once again, I just think it brings a beautiful light to her face. The last look is maybe not my favorite. Her hair looks a little bit yellow, a little bit over-processed. But as I said, you know, J-Lo's hair really is her crowning glory, and she very rarely gets it wrong.
Does this woman ever have a bad day, though?
I don't think so.
Even a bad day? She looks phenomenal. Okay, let's take a look at our third celebrity, Diane Kruger.
Okay, now that's another one of our L'Oreal girls, as is J-Lo. Of course, I have to take ownership of this. And, you know, I love Diane, although she married our boyfriend from that show, Dawson's Creek, I know, long story. But, you know, the interesting thing about Diane is that she has a spectacularly beautiful face. She doesn't have to try too hard. And I have to be brutally honest, I don't particularly like any of these looks on her.
Really?
That braided mess on the right-hand side is bizarre. Oh, what's going on? Well, what's happening here? No, never mind. Don't distract me. Okay. And then, you know, she's also doing the top knot, but bless her, lots of brains, big forehead. Yeah. And, you know, not an ideal look for her. So I suppose if I were forced to choose, I'd take the middle one. But there's an inconsistency in the look. In fact, you know, it's very beautifully styled at the top, but kind of ratty at the end. So, it's not very unresolved. Yeah.
Unresolved.
I must tell you, though, that even though you don't agree with a lot of the hair, that is the face that launched a thousand ships.
It is.
Now,
no, but that's what I'm saying.
So
it's all about the
face.
face. She can get away with anything. I love Diane in a ponytail or with her hair just kind of tumbling around her shoulders.
The hairstylist should have taken into consideration that forehead.
Yeah, she doesn't need.
You know, that does need a bit of help. Don't pull it back.
She doesn't.
Okay, let's take a look at our next celebrity, Miley Cyrus.
I am the first one to say that I'm a big fan of Miley.
I was really just...
Miley pulled the Britney this year.
Oh, big time! Big time!
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that image of her with the half shaved, and I don't know what happened. I love a little bit of Hannah Montana.
It's her fresh, it's edgy.
I know it's her launch.
Would you rather have that middle look?
No, that is a bit of too much of a Texas blow dry for me. There's a bit too much volume happening there. I do like on the left-hand side with the hair coming down the one side. That's quite edgy. It's quite cool, Ciara style.
Edgy.
Yeah, well, and then we go to the far right, and I don't know, it's like a bit of a shark happening for me.
We all love that. We had this discussion in off, and we all love that look because she's young, fresh, and when she wears it as a bouffant, it's really cool.
Yeah, Margot, you should totally try it.
Give her a break, Margot. Give her a break.
I think she looks amazing.
No, I still love Miley, but I'm not loving her.
I was still getting used to the middle look, and then she changed it and cut it all off, and I'm like,
my goodness for that. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, but that middle look is kind of Angie Dickinson throwback, you know, with that white jacket and all. Yeah, she's too young for that.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for your take on our celebrity hair trends. And yeah, let's not go, you know, as drastic as Miley or as crazy as Rihanna by changing your hair every single day. But thank you so much for your take on what's happening. And of course, hey, you know, let's just all have fun. They say change is as good as a holiday.
There we go.
Now, we all know that South Africa has some of the sexiest men around. We're going to be talking to one of our own sexy men who happens to be in SA's Sexiest Men calendar for 2013. It stars our very own Graham Richards. Over to you, Graham.
Excellence cream from L'Oreal Paris.
La creme de la creme. We're worth it.